Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris. I haven't done an update in a video for quite a while on this channel. I was planning on actually doing like monthly updates, but I have had quite a lot of things going on in my personal life between just a whole heap of birthdays and stuff that have been happening in my family, and then I've had to take some time off work because my job is really stressful and I've been overloaded basically at work, and just need to take some time out to chill out from that and to put my priorities back in order. So sorry it's taking me a while to do a video. Like I said, I'm planning on doing them monthly, so I'm wanting to keep doing that from now on monthly. But yeah, so I guess the last video I did was a 12-month on tea update. I've been on tea for about 14 months now. So I'll go through some of the physical changes for me in the last few months. And then I'll talk about some of the emotional sort of changes, and then a bit what's going on with my surgery. So basically, my muscles I think have been like a massive difference. I go to the gym 3 times a week, so obviously that helps with muscle development and eating the right foods and that sort of thing as well. But yeah, muscles all over, like on my legs, my upper legs a lot, my back, my shoulders, and my arms. So it's sort of just like generally all over. But I probably notice more so on the top, but I work out more with the upper body, so maybe that's why as well. Hair has come through everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. There's like hair all over my ass and everything now as well. Top of my thighs are covered in hair. I've got hair that goes all along here. You wouldn't be able to see it properly in the videos, but and there's quite a lot of hair on my stomach. I don't know if you could see. Probably can't, but yeah, just down there, and it's all coming in around here, and I've got like sort of blonde bits of hair coming in the top as well. So yeah, that's sort of coming in just bit by bit. My voice, I think, has changed in the last few months. I think it's probably dropped more quickly than what it has in the last year. And I don't know if I'm like getting the Adam's apple. I can't see it. Like, my neck looks bigger, but I don't know if I'm getting the Adam's apple or not. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I do feel like my voice has gotten deeper. The downstairs area has definitely grown in the last few months as well. Most guys don't talk about that, but yeah, I thought that sort of stops growing a bit after 1 year on tea, but my mate told me that it doesn't, and yeah, he's right. Definitely doesn't stop growing 1 year after being on tea, so there's that. My fat just has continued to redistribute from my hips. I don't really have any fat on my ass now anymore. It's like half the size of what it was. My hips have like gotten better as well, but I was very dysphoric before about my ass. So that's good that that's sort of shifted around and it's all gone to like the stomach area now. So yeah, that's great. It's just sort of moved from one place to another. I think some of it's like dropped off entirely, but yeah, there's still a lot like around my belly, which yeah, I need to go to the gym for to be able to sort of keep that down pat. I find now that I smell like really strongly with BO if I don't like put deodorant on after like, I don't know, a couple of hours. Like I used to be able to just not even wear it or whatever for a whole day and I wouldn't smell pre-tea. Not that I always wore deodorant, but if I didn't or whatever, then I didn't really notice. But now, I don't know whether it's because of all the body hair and stuff, but I find that, yeah, I smell, I just have this scent now a lot stronger than what I used to. And it does smell different than what I used to as well. And the other probably like other physical update is just like my hair thinning. Like the dreadlocks have thinned out a lot. I actually had to get them like joined together, and then at the, I don't know if you guys can see, but like at the tops in here and on that side, yeah, you probably can't see too well, but they've thinned out a lot, and I've actually had to get like a Joe Locke put in my hair that like was made out of like, yeah, like not human hair, whatever. Um, so yeah, otherwise I was gonna have this massive like bald patch, so that was gonna look pretty ugly. That's about it for the physical update, I guess, in the last few months. The emotional is, see, I think this is always a bit hard to comment on this part because you don't know really what's going on in your, what's impacting your maturity and your personal life and stuff like that. It might not necessarily be related to the teeth, so I think sometimes it's hard to sort of know the difference. But I guess in the last few months I've found that I get less stressed about situations. And when I do get stressed, I tend to internalize it a lot more than what I used to. I used to be able to find it easier to talk about things, and I do social work as well, so I'm training, like working with people doing this all the time. But I've found lately that um, yeah, I don't know, like I just sort of keep a lot of it to myself and just sort of try and work it out myself, where if I'm stressed, go to the gym, or like sometimes talk to my partner about it, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, I don't talk about stuff as much as what I used to, which definitely has its cons, because I think stuff can build up in you, and if you don't communicate things to people, like they can see if you're upset in other ways and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I have found that difficult. I think that probably is something to do with the tea, because that's something I've not had a problem with before. Um, I do find that like my thinking is a lot more logical. It's not like emotional based when I think about something I'm going to do. Um, like I put thought into it, and I don't just base my decision on an emotion, even if it's something I do feel quite strongly about. Um, so that's good, because I feel like my thinking has become a lot more like, I don't know, like rationalised than how I used to just sort of react everything off emotion pre-T. So that's been cool. I've spoken a little bit on another video that I do about the women using like the left side of their brain, which is a lot more like language and communication, and the right side of the brain is like spatial abilities and like mathematics and logic and stuff, and men tend to use the right side of the brain. I have a massive interest in this because of being in psychology, and I've found that in the more recent months I've been able to do activities and things that involve using like the right side of my brain, whereas I couldn't do a lot of these sort of things before. So I find that interesting. I can still do a lot of the stuff on the left side, but it just seems to be a bit more, I don't know, a little bit more even now than what it was. So I guess like the other thing that's really been going on for me is my surgery. I've had one problem after another with trying to plan surgery. I was supposed to get it done a year ago. Basically, as you guys know, like I'm in Melbourne. I went to two different surgeons. I was going to go with Simon Sieber, and he ended up telling me last minute that he couldn't do the periareolar, is what I want, not the double incision. He thought that he couldn't sort of like um, live up to the standards that I wanted it, so that wasn't really cool, because he told me last minute, and it really stressed the shit out of me, which I think has built up a lot of my stress in the last few months. So I've been running around trying to organise something else. Anyway, I was thinking of going overseas. Cut a long story short, end up going to have a phone consult with Megan Hassel in Sydney, and I did that this week, and that seems to be good. She saw my chest. She thought that I'll be good for the peri, and she seemed more confident than what Simon did. So I'm really happy about that. Now I'm just trying to figure out like flights and accommodation, which is costing like half the cost of surgery. It's crazy, but yeah, it'll be good once this is all over anyway. So that's about it. That's all I really want to say. Check out It's Tea Time 2010 collab channel. I post on that usually once a week. I haven't lately because of this other stuff going on, but yeah, I usually post in there once a week. So there's a whole heap of other guys in there that are really cool. Also, if you want to check them out. So I hope you guys are well, and yeah, I'll be in contact soon. Hopefully, updating about my surgery. Peace, guys.